Nice. So, hello to everybody who's joined us so far. We've a couple delayed, but I think we're just going to make a start just now. So, thank you very much for joining us, and welcome to part three of the BTP Essentials for your S4 HANA Journey webinar series. Good to see everyone here. So I think I'll start just by introducing myself. I'm Sean, for those that don't know me. I'm the Business Development Manager for Bluestone X, mainly covering the UK and Ireland. And yeah, I'll be your host for today. And I'm joined by Aditi and Vic. Aditi, if you want to introduce yourself, Phil.
Hi everyone. So this is Aditi and I am the solution architect and pre-sales lead here at Bluestone X. Vic, over to you.
Hi everyone, I'm Vikash. I work as a BTP DevOps and AI manager, and I have been with Bluestone X for about 9 years now. In total, 17 years into SAP Tech. Back to you, Sean.
Nice, thanks, guys. So, firstly, for those that aren't familiar, I'll do a very quick intro to the company, just to introduce us. Oh, Scott, saw your message about not hearing anything. We've got a couple of our guys on the call. Gabby, you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear everything okay.
Maybe is on your end, Scott. Let me know if it's still a problem though. Oh, right, it's a crap. So just to keep introducing the company. Cheers, Scott. So sorry, we're Bluestone X. We are an SAP partner who specialize in the business technology platform. For those that aren't familiar with BTP, it's the innovation layer on SAP. And as I say, I think that makes us quite unique as a partner that we specialize there. We achieve some great results for our clients. Another great part of our company identity is we're a member of a really cool and exclusive partner network, which is the SAP App House Network. It essentially is just a group of partners that SAP encourage customers to go to who specialize in creating applications primarily based on BTP, using exciting ways of working and co-innovation and human-centered design. As well as that, we've got our own suite of applications people know us for. We have many, such as visitor entry system, HR system. However, by far our leading product people know us for is Maestro, a master data management and governance software. So quick intro, hopefully made sense. Any questions, just pop in the chat. So yeah, just to quickly touch on this is obviously today is the third part of a three-part webinar series. For those of you that didn't join the first few, please do watch them back. Obviously, BTP-First S4HANA was episode 1, and integrating S4HANA with Integration Suite was episode 2. Integration Suite, a very hot topic for us at the moment, obviously with PIPO becoming end of life. So we'll send out a link after, and feel free to watch them back, and the series will hopefully make sense as a whole. But yeah. Cool. So as I say, the aim of this session is to demonstrate how to combine operational and analytical data, apply AI and machine learning, and embed actionable insights directly into business processes. I think if you've joined, we really do appreciate it. And myself, Vic, and Aditi will have some great stuff to share with you over the next kind of 20 minutes or so. So hopefully the intro wasn't too long and made sense. Any questions, pop them in the chat. But I'm just going to hand over to Vikash here to take you through from ZAP to SAP. So over to you, Vic.
Thanks, Sean. Welcome, everyone. So my slide itself says what I'm going to talk about. You are on S4HANA journey, and let's paint the picture. Let's go one step back when kind of you were sitting in that steering committee meeting and you got the news that we are moving to S4HANA, or you have a client who is going to move to S4HANA. Then apart from celebration, which is like short-lived, people start worrying about things. So things in the sense like, how will we go from ECC to S4? And part of the reason is basically maybe you have the processes running on ECC for 20, 25 years. You might have customized it. Customization to an extent where now, after 25 years, you do not know where it was customized. Developers who have done, they might have left it. Documentation, yeah, that's another story. We never documented properly. So to keeping into consideration all these things, and then thinking about moving to S4, which is like moving from heavily customized ECC to a lean, clean S4HANA seems impossible. And that's why that's the worry point. So we said, why not to use AI over here? Now, we all know a few things, right? Like where to use AI. So maybe in this whole process where you're moving from your customized SAP system to S/4HANA system, there could be different steps. The first one obviously could be understanding your whole system as is, the current system. And that's where you have different tools which can do the process mining for you and tell you how your business is actually running, not from the blueprint actually, but actually how it's running. Then it comes in as if, okay, these are the processes which we have running. This is how my business is working. But then it is working on what? Is it working on standard processes, or we have customized it through the decade? If it is customized, then again, you need to understand how much is the customization. And that's where you again go back to AI and say that, okay, these are the processes. Can you tell me how much customizations I have done? And if I have to change something in this, how will it impact the business processes? And that's where that mentality, like, if it works, why would I touch it, comes into play. And unfortunately, that doesn't survive any kind of migration of the scale. So that's where we need AI, and AI helps us over there. Next, I think you have now understood your business processes, you have understood the customization. Now, what is the next step? If I have to change it, obviously the impact analysis and all. But then after that, after all these analysis, what you do is you now find a solution how to mitigate this customized code. And that customized code gets again, AI comes into play and it helps you over there. It can give you different options in a clean core principle perspective. It might tell you have to move all these code to BTP, whether it's a wrap application or a cap application. And even it goes one step further, gives you a button. I've seen many solutions doing this right now, and even standard solutions as well, where you just click the button and it generates the code for you. Now, obviously, you will say that this is not a fairy tale. It will not be 100% right. So what you do is then you pass on whatever has been generated to your development team. They fix it for you. They make it 100%. And then the business users come into play, test it. So this is how I see the new workflow, which in the AI-driven world works. We have been using many of these things internally as well, and it works. So it's not like AI is coming, AI is already here. So what I'm trying to say is AI itself cannot replace the whole S/4HANA journey. Rather, it'll help you in like small pieces, small parts, and then that makes the whole journey survivable. So yeah, that's it. Back to you, Sean.
Thank you, Vic, for that. Really good explanation. This was a question for the people in the chat. I think I've seen a poll pop up on the screen now, but what are the data analytics and AI tools you're using today? We're just keen to know, well, one, what ones people are using, but two, what people like, what they don't like, or maybe what they want to see a bit more of. So yeah, feel free to get involved. Joule.
It's an obvious one, right, Aditi?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm always interested to hear what people are thinking of it, because everyone seems at different stages of adoption. ChatGPT, I think everyone is. We were having a good chat internally about you know, what AI tools are best. A lot of people I think are starting to move towards Claude, Copilot as well. Copilot's fantastic.
I personally like Cloud.
I know you like. Nice. Good to see, and good to see Joule getting used as well. And we're doing some great work with people, helping them get the most out of the system as well there. So no, nice, good feedback, good to see, and appreciate the responses. Cool. We'll move on to the next slide. Is this over to you, Aditi?
Yeah, thank you, Sean.
Thanks. No problem.
Thank you everyone for answering that poll, because that's what, will lead to what are the tools which you day to day use, and what is brought on by SAP, in the latest and greatest format. So if you think about data and AI and your transformation journey to S/4HANA from ECC or any other on-premise systems, we think about business, and then when we think about SAP's business suite, these are the two which stand out in when we talk about data. It's the SAP Business Data Cloud, and when we talk about AI, it is the SAP's Business AI, which is trending as well as helping solutions and organizations build and grow in their transformation journey. Let's take a deeper look into each of those. So when we think about SAP Business Data Cloud, we talk about it as a unified enterprise data foundation, which comprises of amalgamation of existing SAP solutions like the DataSphere, the SAP Databricks, and the SAP Analytics Cloud, which is the SAC, all sitting under the umbrella of SAP Business Data Cloud. But what is the difference? When we have data silos already for data sources, and when it comes to SAP Business Data Cloud, to actually enrich the data using the capabilities of DataSphere, to give it that intelligent push using the SAP Databricks partnership, either using any existing machine learning model, using AI, and all the latest and greatest coming up, and then visualizing that data in your SAP Analytics dashboard. So all this with the zero delta copy functionality of the SAP Business Data Cloud. That means there will be no replication going forward of the data which is coming from different sources anywhere inside the Business Data Cloud, but still your work which you want to do with this data will be done with the greatest quality. We always mention in our data governance webinars that, if the quality of the data is poor, definitely whatever is enriched and topped off by the AI, the result will definitely not be as you expected, and it will be of poor quality as well. So to sum it up, why do you need this unified solution? Why do we actually need to go with Business Data Cloud? What are the benefits? So firstly, data quality is a biggest challenge when data is coming from siloed sources. Secondly, the ownership. Who is going to own that from the siloed sources? Initially, Business Data Cloud is powered only for a BW modernization, that's the business warehouse modernization, but we are waiting for the Data Product Studio to be launched so that this single suite of business data can accommodate to all the different data sources needs, no matter where that data is coming from basically, and if it can be put it into the format accepted by the Business Data Cloud, then all your data can be churned by the Business Data Cloud and give you the insights which you desire from the best quality data. So moving forward, when we talk about AI, after we talk about data governance, we think about SAP Business AI, which is embedded across almost all the line of business solutions now. It's more like an AI fabric woven into these different solutions rather than just single solutions which are now built up intelligently. Mainly with these three R's in mind, which are the strategic SAP Business AI principles. That is, once your data is relevant, your AI outcomes will definitely become relevant. Once the data is reliable and of good quality, the result produced by your intelligent application powered by Business AI also will be equally reliable. And all this coming under the umbrella of SAP's Business AI, this will be like complying to all the ethics and compliance regulations powered by SAP Business AI, leading to the responsible use of AI as well. So SAP's Business AI, based on the statistics which we have from the TechEd in November, and what is going on, after that, it was promised that, we will SAP will deliver over 350 AI features, 2,100 plus Joule skills which are available now, and 40 plus Joule agents acting all over the SAP Business AI space. So these are just some of the statistics, but what does it mean, to put SAP Business AI into use and in action for your digital transformation journey? Definitely, when we think about SAP Business AI, Joule and Joule agents are the one which are the trend is shouting out. Please use us, whether it is for line of business solutions or whether it is for developer productivity, doesn't matter. But Joule and Joule agents are acting as teammates, and SAP is pushing it as the new UI for AI. Definitely, we know from our experiences that it's just not the new UI, but helping day in and day out for solving different problems like Joule for developers, Joule for consultants, Joule in line of business solutions, which we have seen. If you don't want to use the pre-built out-of-the-box solutions which is provided by Joule and Joule agents, there is also an option using the SAP Build Studio now to create your own Joule skills and Joule agents, not using anything out of the box, which is also fine depending on the resources, the AI resources which you and your organization have. If you don't want to use and build any of those using the low code, no code powered solutions or the generative AI powered solutions under the SAP Business AI umbrella, you can build something from scratch using any large language model or any machine learning model of your choice, but build it using the AI foundation, which is the AI core and the AI launchpad provided under the SAP Generative AI Hub. And then you can not just focus on building something, for the UI, but also embedded inside your business processes using the SAP AI foundation. Or the last option is that you want to still use, the business capabilities provided by the different large language models which are built using SAP, like the SAP Rapid one or the SAP ABAP one, or with any of the partnerships which SAP is having with either OpenAI or Anthropic, like Claude Code for SAP is the latest which is trending these days. So these are the basic tools which are now provided by SAP. And I will pass over to Vic to share a success story of one of our customers, and based on our experiences of how to get and why to get on this transformation journey, and with the tools which are provided by SAP for the data and AI transformation. So over to you, Vic.
Thanks, Aditi. So this success story is about a customer who actually moved to S4, but they still had data quality issues. That's why it makes sense to go step by step, probably to sense check the data quality first, then move to S4. But having said that, this was the situation which came up, and BlueSoneX were very happily able to help that. So S4 journey completed. But then this particular customer has multiple brands, and they also work with external brands altogether. So they have a huge data set of brands. So brands could be their master data. And based on that master data, they had transactional records being created. What happened was, if I say brand, brand could be BlueSoneX, it could be BlueSoneX Consulting Limited, could be BlueSoneX India Educational Private Limited, or it could be just BlueSoneX with a capital X or capital B or capital S. This was the issue. What we did was we created a Python script for them, and we didn't clean it. We gave them a tool. We empowered them with that particular tool, that these could be the potential duplicates. If they want to get rid of, if they want to clean it, then what all transactional values, transactional records get affected. We were able to show that. And that actually gave them kind of a tool where they can only decide, not we, because they know their business better. They can decide which particular brand is right, which is not. And ultimately, like, it was like in their hands how to clean their brands. So So this was one of the, I would say, from scratch, we did one of the AI solutions for them, and that helped them a lot. So that was one of the success stories. Back to you, Sean.
Thank you, Vic. No, as I said, that is coming up to the point where rounding up the not only this webinar, but also the webinar series as well. I think I said at the beginning that everything's available to watch back, and the titles of the webinars so far are just on the screen now. So there'll be a link sent out to everyone that joined to watch back. But yeah, please do. We look forward to hearing your thoughts. And yeah, if anyone has any questions or wants to learn a little bit more about what we've discussed today and in the webinar series so far, please do reach out to us. We're always happy to help, and yeah, always happy to chat through these things. So do let us know.